Pause on radio. HunnedMan. Let's go! My nigga live from St. Louis, you know what I'm saying? But a real Arizona representative at this point. Shout out to Bird B, man, for putting things in motion. You know what's going on. Yeah. Shine on me.
State to state, moving packs, willing and dealing. Yeah. State to state, moving packs, willing and dealing. All about that money first, we tryna count a million. Yeah. OTM, the mob, DBG, we them niggas. State to state, moving packs, willing and dealing. Yeah. State to state, moving packs, willing and dealing. All about that money first, we tryna count a million. OTM, the mob, DBG, we them niggas. Yeah.
Willing, dealing. Bro, niggas and they feelin'. State to state with the pack till I touch them. That sucker shit don't pay my bill. Pussy, fuck your feelings. You play with me, man down. Mob gon' clear the bills. Every hood got a dope, boy. You just sell a little weed, you ain't no dope, boy. Broke ass nigga, and making no noise. How he reppin' DBG and I don't know the boy.
This shit hard, I ain't gon' front.
Covered up that bacon sauce. In the hood like a motor, turn off to a dome. California Doja, you smell it, you wrong. Baby, you ain't selling dick, no point you coming over.
State to state, moving packs, willing and dealing. Yeah. State to state, moving packs, willing and dealing. All about that money first, we tryna count a million. Yeah. OTM, the mob, DBG, we them niggas. State to state, moving packs, willing and dealing. Yeah. State to state, moving packs, willing and dealing. All about that money first, we tryna count a million. OTM, the mob, DBG, we them niggas. We still in the trenches, we still tryna get it. All my niggas on the verge, yeah, we on them benches. For that money, nigga, for that paper, nigga. We some hogs, we some hounds tryna get it, nigga. I don't play no game, you niggas pussy. Ayy, HunnedMan gon' whip it in the kitchen. Ayy, I might see
I fuck with this song, nigga. I fuck with this song, nigga. Can y'all see? Can they see?
I fuck with you way more already.
Can they see?
Yeah. Yeah, we good.
No, I'm talking about they can see the video or not?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, it's the mob, my nigga.
Now they
Free
can.
Jerky B, he a dooter, my nigga. State to state, moving packs, willing.
The link gonna be somewhere in this. The link gotta be somewhere in this, though. You know why I fuck with it, though, bro? Because, like, I don't see rap money in that shit. I see street money in that shit. I see street niggas in that shit. So it's just like, it's a difference between when you see Tiger on the beach with 1 million Mexican Puerto Ricans and white gold jewelry. You know what I'm saying? And then when you see this nigga in the infinity, you know what I'm saying? And when you see this nigga flexing the 20s and the 100s, nigga, and ones, nigga, come on, nigga. Niggas pay you in ones, nigga. Niggas don't pay you.
Look, it's real with me, man. It's straight out the trap.
Right.
Straight out the trap that day. And that's every day.
Right.
And we don't call it trap, we call it yank. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, shine on me, man.
House,
Hey, welcome to Pause on Radio, man. It's episode 104. So, you know, we've been doing our thing for a long motherfucking time. So, fuck you if you don't feel us. That's just how we feel. But anyway, we got my nigga Country as Hell in here.
Yeah.
He was on episode 103, but now he in here co-hosting it. What's up with you, man?
Yes, sir, man. I'm back for the second time, man. That's what's up.
No,
you know what I mean?
We proud to have
Pause
you.
on
Man.
radio.
No, we having a ball, man. Shine on me. All right, but so I gotta give my nigga his introduction because that song that we was just listening to, y'all seen us vibing to and shit like that. That shit was my man right here, my man HunnedMan. But my man HunnedMan, y'all know I like to keep it all the way thorough on the podcast. All right, so I met my man through Bird B. Y'all know that's my guy. Shout out to Bird B.
My guy.
So, but y'all know I engineer and shit. Yeah.
Apply pressure,
My
man.
nigga Country. Yeah, long little bully for sure.
Yep,
for sure. But you know my nigga Country fucking Bird too. So
first hosting gig for real, like on some real shit was through K and Bird, man. So like they put me on.
Yeah, all right. So he came through, but he fucked with me on the engineering and shit, you know, because I know how to record them vocals, get you smooth, so we can send it all to that mix. You know what I'm saying? But I got to know him and shit. But hearing that song and watching that video, I'm like, oh, this nigga been on some shit. Like he know what the fuck going on. So I'm proud to see that. So shout out to HunnedMan. Welcome to Pause on Radio. So how you doing, my man?
What's up with it, man? I'm all right, man. Another day, you know, just making it through. Thanking God every day for just everything, you know. I just got out, so I'm just thankful.
Yeah, man. Shine moment, man. It's shine moment for being free. You know what I'm saying? You know how that be.
Yes, sir.
I got a lot of
free as a bird.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, but What if you don't mind speaking on it? What was you locked down for? And
Well,
shit?
I ended up catching a trafficking case back in like 2015, like right, like on New Year's Eve. I had got pulled over at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Damn.
Caught a little case, man. I had some work on me, all type of, little miscellaneous shit. But, I ended up catching the trafficking charge. Having to sit down, they gave me 15 years, 5 in, 10 out. That was my first case ever. I ain't never had a case ever.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it's real. You got to watch what you do.
Yeah.
And move correct. Because
Yeah.
when you rush this shit, you get fucked up.
Yeah. Well, shit, nigga, we glad to have you here with us. You know what I'm saying?
100.
Regardless, because
100.
that's a long motherfucking time. You know what I'm saying?
They trying to take us away, you know what I'm saying, as much as they can, but we just hold it down and we keep it strong. Free all them guys behind the walls, you know what I'm saying, man. Free them. Because they holding it down. Some in there ain't supposed to be in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So yeah, we like to take this shit from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? All right. So first thing that I like to know and shit like that. Where you from? Born and bred. Shout out my man Keon in the building. But where you from? Born and bred. You know what I'm saying? Talk to the people about that.
I'm originally from St. Louis, Missouri. On the north side. I'm from Goodfellow Block. And I moved to Arizona. I was coming back and forth to Arizona for a long time since I was young. So I've been out here. I've been knowing people and shit, but I mostly stayed at home. So when I was at home, I just, St. Louis, that's it's popping out there.
Mm-hmm.
It was the capital, and it's still popping. People still dying in day. It's still tragic. It's still a lot of poverty, and we just want to change it. And turn negatives to positives. For real.
Yeah. And actually, I got not even a weird question, but I always say I do one left field question per episode. And it's for you strictly because you're from St. Louis. So for the people who aren't from St. Louis, most of those people come up on Nelly. You know what I'm saying? They might have got a little taste of Chingy or some shit like that. But I heard Nelly's not even from St. Louis. He's from a place called U City or something like that.
Yeah, bro, from U City, but like U City is like a county outside of St. Louis. Like I'm from the city of St. Louis, but like it's another city called Jenner Station Road. So once you cross Goodfellow, you in Jenny's. So that's another county. Like it's different counties.
Gotcha. I was just curious about that because I learned that and I was like, man, that's funny because you hear I'm from the Loop.
No, people who know. I feel like everybody know U City. He done had a few joints letting him people know.
Stayed in U City,
right?
So I used to go out there with her for Christmas and all that. You know what I'm saying? U City, it get down there. Where, for real.
Just as live.
Yeah, it's live.
Okay, I just wanted to do that for the people one time because that from Arizona, being from Arizona, that's they St. Louis connection. You know what I'm saying? Just as corny as it fucking sounds.
People claim Arizona and be from Tucson. And that's not Arizona. Phoenix is Arizona. No, I'm just kidding.
I put it on my back just like I put St. Louis on my back because
I've
been here that long. You know what I'm saying? So
he fucking with Arizona. He said it's his second home. You hear that?
Yeah, that's my second home.
You know what I'm saying? All right. So let's take it back to the first time. All right. So where do you go to high school in St. Louis? And like, do you play sports? What type of high school career did you have?
All right. I started high school in like 2000, 2007, 2006, my freshman year. So I went to Sumner High School. It's like it was a bad school, period. Like you ain't want to go to that school because people was really, getting killed, getting beat up, it was real wild. So like just growing up there, you just gotta be on point. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to move and how to get around, and that's just come with life as you go, and you lose people absolutely. And you just continue to grow and try to grow, but the pain never go nowhere.
Nah, nigga, I felt it when you said it. Like I promise you, something just hit me. Like I felt it when you said it. So that's absolutely 100% true. All right, but so talk about like just high school specifically. So like, did you play any sports? Were you the ladies' man? Like, and if you was a square in high school, keep it real.
Like I went to high school for like a little bit. Like I went to high school.
So you dropped out,
and I went to high school in St. Louis. I went to Sumner High, and I went to Ironwood for like a couple months out here.
All right, fuck Ironwood. Let's talk Sumner High shit.
But Sumner High, I dropped out. I dropped out when I was 16, my freshman year.
Okay, but talk about your freshman year. So what was that like for you? And just lead up to what
my freshman year, it was cool. I was working a little job and just, it was just regular teenage days, just hustling, and I grew up gang banging, so I always had the situations like that. But other than that, like it wasn't too much. It was cool. My school was really one of the baddest schools you can go to in the city. Like look up something to high. It's one of the worst schools you can go to in St. Louis. And
I'm gonna look it up for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Like it's popping out there.
All right, and as far as the gang, and if you got any questions, you can ask right after this. But as far as the gang shit, because obviously I'm from the West Side, so all I know is Bloods and Crips and Mexicans for the most part. But what's the gang life like in St. Louis?
Gang life is real. Like it's real big in St. Louis. Like people might not think it's as big as it is, but like it's real big. Like for real, people beefing and dying every day.
Well, no, when I ask, I mean, because I said like I'm from the West Coast, so all I know is Bloods, Crips, and Mexicans. So what type of gangs?
Okay, so it's Bloods and Crips and GDs and all type of gangs out there, but mostly Bloods and Crips. Like that's what run the loop.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? It's Bloods and Crips. Like it's for real.
Being a West Side dude and hearing about like Bloods and Crips in like Atlanta and St. Louis and Chicago and fucking New York, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? That shit kind of weird.
I have a theory about this, man.
What's your theory?
Cause like
Is
when
No,
that's not me. That's not even me. That's bruh. That's bruh.
I was like,
he popping. I'm not popping like he popping.
Some over here messing with
no,
the
believe me, I'm not popping like bruh popping.
All right, but what's your theory? What's your theory?
But like, I feel like this, man. When I grew up, it was GDs. Yeah, it was GDs and Vice Lords, man. When I grew up, you know what I mean. And then now I feel like now that it's a lot older, I feel like it's Crips and Bloods, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it's like nothing happened to the gangsters and Vice Lords. What happened to them? So I feel like a lot of people are ashamed to claim their colors, man, and like translate to other shit. So a lot of people that was Vice Lords, cause where I'm from, Vice Lords was bums, man. Fuck what you talking about. I'm finna be for real.
Somebody gonna whoop
somebody gonna be mad. Hey, catch me. I grew up GD, man. But you know what I'm talking about? But Vice Lords was bums, man. And I felt like they couldn't claim their gang no more, man. Like you couldn't.
All right,
you couldn't.
I got a quick question for you before I get back to my mess. Is there Bloods and Crips in Mississippi?
No, niggas, Vice Lords and gangsters, nigga.
See,
now they probably, I bet you I go now they Bloods and Crips, but it's just like at the time, man, it was like gangsters and Vice Lords back when I was back when I was growing up. You know what I'm talking about? So now it's like, I mean, you see me to this day, nigga. Like, I can't get it out me, man. But nah, I don't understand it because Arizona's very different where there's like these sectioned out gangs by streets, by avenues, by all kinds of shit. So I feel pause on what he's saying when he want insight on like what it's like in St. Louis. You saying you going to the high school and you banging and you doing all these kind of things. Like what, like you naming major gangs, but it's like, was it more about neighborhoods? Was it more about like
it was more about neighborhoods and neighborhood beef.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we Crips beef with Crips and Crips do beef with Crips.
Do Crips say cuz out there like they talking?
We say cuz, we say all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's kitchen Crips and it's 60 Crips and 20 Crips in the loop. You know what I'm saying? 19 Crips.
Sound
you know what I'm saying? So, it's like, and that's how it is. Like, that's how the banging life is. It's basically every street is right next to each other. So most of the hoods you beefing with right next door to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These niggas ain't for. They right here next door. So you going to school saying it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Wherever you go, they right there. We all in the city. It's St. Louis so small you can get anywhere in the city in like 15 minutes, 20 minutes tops.
True.
Hey, I fuck with the accent too, bro. That shit cold as a motherfucker for some reason. Because I haven't, like I said, only reason I've been in St. Louis ever was for a layover. I told Bird I'll go with him. And I'll go with you. I can't go at the end of the month, but hopefully you'll wait a little bit because I got a long month coming up. But yeah, I'll roll. Like I haven't really got to fuck around.
Whenever you ready, bro, we going, man.
Let's get it, man.
Like I'm just putting it together whenever I'm ready for real. Cause you waiting on me.
Hey, Auntie said chill out, so chill out for a second. And that's we the same age, so I don't feel like I'm an older nigga giving you influence. Chill out for a second, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Mama, auntie, grandma, never gonna lie to you. But anyways. All right, so talk about moving to Arizona, going to Ironwood, and kind of the fucking just like the crazy change that was for you.
All right. I moved to Arizona a couple times growing up, and when I moved out here, it was different. You know, I'm used to just seeing poverty a lot, not seeing palm trees and mountains in the sun. I'm just used to seeing it being rainy and cloudy and just it's a different energy, a different vibe. Like when I came out here, I just fell in love with it because of the energy.
Shy moment, I fuck with that.
You know what I'm saying? The energy, the vibe here is just strong, and it's just it make you want to go get it, and that's what it made me do. When I moved here, it turned me up. I want to go get it. I ain't want to sit around and wait on nobody.
Yeah,
you know.
Hey, bro, I fuck with you. If I ain't tell you already, keep going, bro.
100. I love Arizona though. Like I told you earlier in the show, it's my second home.
Yeah,
I've been here on and off my whole life. So I look at this like man, I gotta go for AZ too. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been out here. People know me. They know my name. They know who I am. I done been to the jails out here and everything. So it's
whoa, wait. We gotta stop just for 1 second. Cause I done been in jail about 8-9 times.
Yeah.
So what I wanna know, what do you think about fucking 4th Avenue, dog?
Okay, 4th Avenue is the worst jail, the worst county I ever been to, period. Like on some real shit. Like I done been to like 50 counties because I had an expedition. So I had to go to every county and get stopped there and checked in and all that bullshit. But other than that, yeah, Maricopa, 4-5.
Nigga, this the thing.
Like
they make sure it's cold.
Man,
make sure you gonna suffer.
Nigga,
make sure you can.
What the
fuck? My name comes here real nigga. You been to 4th Avenue?
Yes, nigga.
Not even just to say that. You only get peanut butter and
jelly sandwich, nigga. Every day bread, nigga. Rolls
orange. No, they give you orange.
They might give you
apple
orange. You ain't gonna eat it though, cause it's gonna be brown as the motherfucking bricks.
All right, but my nigga, you been to 4th Ave, bro?
Yes, my nigga. Yes, of course, my nigga. That shit is trash, my nigga. I felt him, and then I felt like when I forgot where I went. I went to the with Durango.
Yeah.
After that, Durango, I felt so happy to get ham. You know what I'm saying? I was happy as hell.
Better at Durango,
right?
Durango's still fucked up.
It's still fucked up.
But yeah, they treat you
all fucked up.
Arizona jails is fucked up, but they was designed to be that way. So that's
Joe Pio.
It's true horror. Like nigga, you want to be depressed, nigga? They putting you in the true depression. Like you want to kill yourself in that motherfucker. But regardless, shout out to all my niggas that's in that motherfucker because, and not even just that, because jail obviously only in there for a year or less. So really shout out to my niggas that's really down. But
really, yeah.
When you in county out here, it feel like you in fucking prison. Like nigga, you'll have to fight a nigga for nothing. Like,
nothing. Shower, nigga.
It's wild out here.
I'm glad you said that. All right. So now you can keep going. So I think we was what was we talking about? Where was we at? Yo,
I want to talk about this. I'm hearing this whole nigga life, right? But I feel like I'm at a different perspective than you because you done heard the nigga music, you don't work with him. This is literally the first time, just like the audience, like I done ever heard this nigga like anything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hearing the hood stories. I'm hearing you from St. Louis. I'm hearing the gang banging. I mean, nigga, I done bought some weed from you. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm just joking.
This is medical state.
Yeah,
nigga,
nigga,
country back hurt. Keep going.
Right, but he rolling up right now. But regardless, though, my nigga, so I'm feeling like, you know what I'm saying? Where does the music come into play? Like, I see everything, nigga. Like, I see you current. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm watching your video that you just played, and you wearing the Jordans that I just bought. So this shit just...
moment, baby.
Yeah, no, this shit just dropped. You know what I'm saying? So tell me about, like, how that transition, you back and forth to Arizona, all those kind of things transition into you music, you know?
Well,
I
like...
Hey, hang up on the niggas real quick so they don't fuck up the shit.
Yeah, to be honest, the music came from my bro for real. Like when I first moved down here, I wasn't on no music, nothing. I was on some get down and lay down type shit. Like I'm gonna be honest with you.
Just because we ignorant, shy moment.
Like for real. Like that's what I was on, and that's the mentality I had because I was mad at the world.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying? I was mad at the world.
Why is that? Tell me about that.
All right, I was mad at the world on the strength of I lost my mama and daddy early. So I had just lost my mom when I first moved out here. Like 2 years on losing her. So I was really going through it. I was at a dark place in my life. So, it was real crazy. So that's where my music came from. It came from me moving out here and setting up in a little spot, getting my money up, grinding, doing whatever I had to do to get my cheese. And after that, I just started doing music. I fell in love with music. I started writing a little bit.
Shy moment.
After I started writing, I stopped writing. Cause I just my music real. I just felt better doing it off my head. You know what I'm saying? I just felt better doing it from the heart instead of writing it.
So that's like actually pretty amazing, man. So like basically telling me you've been back and forth to Arizona your whole life, right?
Yeah.
But because of the tragedy, and God bless the dead, man. So God bless your mom, man. I'm sorry.
For real, bro. Like for real.
Yeah, for real. Nobody can imagine losing their mother except for those who have lost their mothers. You know what I mean? But so out of that tragedy or whatever, you were like, okay, like you still in these streets, you still doing whatever. But how did that? Like, who inspired you to get in the studio? Like, I know a lot of niggas in the streets and they stay in the streets. I know a lot of niggas that do a lot of different things, but how did that even come into your sphere?
To be honest, my big bro Swift, man, and I always shout him out. My big bro Swift, man, he put me in the studio and made me do my first song. Like, look, bro, just come to the studio.
Shy moment to him.
Drop a little song with
he
me.
made your ass work.
Yeah, he made me get in there. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go, man. I'm gonna get in there. Cause I was in the gang heavy.
So were you freestyle? I mean, how do niggas even know you rap? Like, how does a person know to hit you to come to the studio?
Good fucking question.
Like,
you might have to co-host.
If I like a person, like if a person called me and say, I'm always working in the studio. Like I'm always working in the studio. Like I try to work as much as I can. So 9 times out of 10, you will run into me. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll link with people. I got a lot of people that I mess with out here, and then I got my own team, OTM, Only the Mob. That's my guys.
Yeah, I see that on the hat too.
Wait,
OTM.
I was that name, nigga. Did you bring your boy a hat?
Man, I will bring you a hat, bro. I'm just
you and Bird don't really fuck with me like that.
Look, I'm just getting off the ground. I'm gonna get on Bird to get you your AP shirt. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna bring you one of these OTM hats. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just getting everything off the ground and getting legitimate. You know what I'm saying?
Good. Nah, it's hard as a motherfucker.
Yeah,
man.
It is. I only been out 4 months.
You doing your business
Whoa,
thing.
whoa. This man that went from 4 months out to dropping a video to being on the podcast right now.
With the hottest podcast in Arizona.
Wow, bro. Wow.
Alhamdulillah.
Nah, but outside of that, man, I respect your business acumen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, because people break bread, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I don't need none of these niggas' paper. I really only fuck with niggas because I said, because Bird brought you, or because we met up in some weird circumstance where I felt like God just put it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But regardless, like, even niggas who break bread, they be on some weird shit. Like, that's why I make niggas pay up front. Because they be like, once they don't, I'm like, I don't even fuck with you no more.
Right.
Get out. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
So when I asked you that and you pulled out that paper, I was like, okay, this nigga serious about investing in himself. So I could see you going very far in the fucking video we just watched. Nigga, that shit was hot as a firecracker, nigga. I ain't gonna hold you up. Like, nigga, I got a whole new vibe about you now.
I'm working, man. You know, it's just the beginning. I really been doing music for a minute though, since like 2012. So I've been had a little run. I just took a little vacation. You know what I'm saying?
All right, yeah. Now we gonna close on the music, but we gotta put you through the pod, Sun Ringer. So we expose niggas on here. We want to know everything about you. So you got a girl?
Yeah, I got a little chick.
Love, yeah. He said he got uncomfortable. You got kids?
No kids.
No kids. So you got a good pull-out record. I'm proud of this nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm 27 and 2. But, you know, me and them babies became best friends. So it's all to the good. But, all right. Let's see. You ever got your ass whooped before?
Yeah, I have.
Everybody here.
I'm
Who
fucking
ain't
with
got
this
their ass
nigga, though.
man?
Yo, my nigga real.
You win some, you
lose some. If you really fighting, if you really fighting, bro, you
stand up.
But you know, some niggas be nigga, hell no, nigga, never, nigga, I'm undefeated, nigga. Yeah.
100.
I like that. Yeah, you ain't gotta explain nothing. I'm just glad you kept it real. You know what I'm saying? All right. You ever fuck with a ugly bitch that you ain't really?
yeah, I have.
You asking the? I feel like, bro. Let me tell you something.
Ask him one.
No. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I feel like you're asking him questions that is like, fuck that. Like every nigga finna answer to these questions.
Hell nah.
Yes, nigga.
Most niggas answer no.
No, but you making him admit it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Most niggas gonna answer no, but this nigga's actually telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? But you're asking him questions that every nigga has, though, right?
Right.
Just the question off top: do you got a girl? Most niggas immediately
say no, but they do. Right. So I feel like you put him in fucked up ass positions right now.
I mean,
this podcast
on radio, man. We
gonna come correct though. You know,
that's it. I'm gonna leave you alone. All right, now I gotta give you one fuck, marry, kill, and that's simple. So you ain't gotta hurt nobody's feelings. I mean, these all celebrity bitches. All right. All right. So we black and you from the South. So let me think.
What? He from the what?
From the, or no, you from
the
Midwest.
Midwest,
man.
You heard
my
me?
bad.
Midwest, baby.
You know what's funny though? And this is one outtake. The Midwest and the South, the culture.
No, man. No, you don't know then. You don't know then.
I'm from
you
the
don't
West,
know,
so
but we real related though. Like I'm telling bro, I'm telling bro when he come in.
Like most of my people from the South, they just live in the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? Like,
talk about. I feel like it's the same a little bit.
Nah, bro. It's just this. That, like this is where people when slave culture, right? When we were brought to the South, right? We were slaves. Soon as we could get free, where we go? North. So it's just like Chicago, St. Louis is the home of free slaves, my nigga. And it's the home of where we went, where our families went to free oppression. I'm going to really
judge it after I go fuck with him or Bird in St. Louis. Then I'll really put a pulse on it. But I swear it feel a little.
No, that's where our families go, my nigga. When we want it, we like, man, we trying to escape. Our families left the South and they went to St. Louis. So we have so many connections.
Though. Real shit. He ain't bullshitting. All right, okay. All right, so now that was for the most part. Now we always want to know what's your long-term and short-term goals with this music shit.
All right, my long-term goals is really to just have my record label big. I want it to be real big, and I want to be able to help artists.
So when you say record label, hold up. So you're not only an artist, but you're a CEO.
Yes.
Okay, so OTM. On the Mob, that's your record label.
That's my record label.
Okay, cool. And you're an artist as well.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So this some Rick Ross, Puff Daddy shit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that bring a whole new light to this shit.
Yeah.
I got you.
For real, man. We trying to make heavy moves, you know. It's only the beginning though, you know. I came home with a vision and I'm pushing it hard.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if people really see it, but I'm pushing it.
Nigga, I see it.
For real,
honestly, I seen it already, but after seeing that video, I'm tapped in.
No, like, see, look at me. I'm like, I left the local scene, man. Just to be for real with you, bro. Like, I don't even pay attention to local artists in general because I feel like the scene has disappointed me so many times.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And it's just like more I'm about booking for a draw and bringing artists to the table that are really gonna sell tickets and affect my event. Then are gonna like put on whatever because like I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? But like from looking at your video, I'm impressed. From you as a person, from the interactions that I've had with you, I'm impressed. From hearing that your history, I'm impressed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really excited about the things that you have going on and really looking forward to like digging into you as an artist and an individual, but also like looking forward to what you got coming on in the future and only on the Mob has to offer, man, the world.
Thank you, man.
Yeah,
for sure.
So now let's talk a little bit about your brother and your partner Count Up, man.
Yeah, man, my little brother Count Up. He ain't here with me, but you know, y'all gonna see him a lot. He one of my he a co-owner of the OTM record label with me, you know, and he work hard, young dude, and he really grinding.
We gonna give him
his
this
music. His music is something to look out for. You know what I'm saying? Like little bro pushing. He just, you know, everybody got they little situations that they trying to work through as they growing up, but. You know, salute little bro doing this thing. He coming. Count up.
Yeah, shine moment, man. We had to shout you out. All right, but if there's anything you feel like you didn't touch on, actually, before we do that, Country, like I said, he was on episode 103, but now he co-hosting with your boy. Anything you want to talk about real quick before we let you out, you know, since you know, did the episode, came co-hosted with us, you know?
Nah, this is bruh time, man. So everything I got is focused on this man right here. And just like introducing him to the world and shit like that. So like I'm excited to share this time with you, bro. And like I'm really like just to say again, man. Like
Country's a dude. I'm not playing with you. You mean
the
dude right here.
Yeah, man. No.
You
like
the podcast dude. You mean the event concert dude right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like I'm tapped in, bro. I'm pretty close to the streets and able to tap into higher level individuals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I felt the vibe from the whole video. You know what I'm saying? And everything that you had going on.
Hard, champ.
It was hard, bro. It was hard because like I saw I saw places that I'm familiar with and the things that I do, and I know how people get it. And I know who those who already have it look like. You know what I'm saying? So I see you on your come up, my G. And just to be like saying all these things that you're telling me about, being from places I'm familiar with, like St. Louis, from being 4 months out, bro. Do you know I've been 4 months out? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I barely got an apartment in a fat bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Real
My
spirit.
nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
My nigga
100.
is out here, man. If you don't know, you know what I'm saying? So like, bro, like I'm really excited to see what you have to offer to the future, man. Not only like to Arizona, but obviously you a worldwide nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so like,
definitely.
Nah, this nigga went to the Bahamas at 18.
right?
Hey man, hey, global for real, man.
All right, so yeah, anything you feel like you didn't touch on, people you want to shout out, where to follow you, you got the floor, dog.
You know, I just want to, I want to say thank you to my mama, Miss Lisa Griffin. She passed away. You know, R.I.P. moms. R.I.P. my pops too. Love you, pops. Byron Burroughs.
Lost my pops last year, bro.
You know, and I just want to, first and foremost, salute them because they got me here, and first and foremost,
I don't mean to cut
God.
you off at all, but you lost both your parents, bro.
I lost both of my parents.
That's tough.
Yeah. And that's where really my drive comes from, from my struggle and my pain, because I got so much pain. I try to let it out through my music as much as I can.
I ain't never, nigga. I almost feel like I want to drop a tear, and I've never felt.
No,
like that
let me tell you this,
podcast.
never, nigga. I'll tell you this. I got one word of advice. I don't even give advice because I'm so horrible at following my own and also like all this other shit. But I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Have a baby as soon as possible, my nigga.
Yeah.
Have a baby as soon as possible, my nigga.
100.
Because like
that
when
shit
you
hurt my heart a
when you at a situation where like you see your bloodline, my nigga, you know what I'm saying, and you know where it's at, and you like. Whatever combination that came together that made you, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My nigga, have a baby. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Have a baby and continue your shit. This music shit gonna last forever, but your heritage and your genetics and all that shit can be infinity, my nigga. Till this population is gone, till the world don't exist no more, my nigga.
And I didn't mean to cut you off at all, but that really like,
yeah. Oh yeah,
And this nigga, like, that's real shit. A baby,
yes, my nigga, a baby, my nigga. And I don't even say that. That's some weird shit to tell a niggas have a baby, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But music and everything goes on forever. But I couldn't imagine not having I have brothers, I have sisters, I have all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? My parents are still alive. But in saying that, bro, like, man, this music shit, this street shit finna go on forever. We hear if you gone. But man, I think that, man, having a legacy is one of the greatest things I've ever created.
I really wanted to ask you that because I'm like, damn, bro lost both his best. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can keep going, man. So yeah, shout outs. Anything you didn't touch on, where to follow you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all can follow me at Making Money Uno on Instagram, and y'all can follow my little bro Count Up 66 at Instagram. I'm on Facebook too. You can look me up on YouTube, HunnedMan, HunnedMan. Facebook Hundo Uno. Look me up, y'all. Shout out my auntie. She step up for me super hard. I love her, my auntie mama. I call her mama. You know what I'm saying? Cause she always been there for me, held it down for me. So salute her. You know what I'm saying? Salute my sister and my niece. Thank y'all.
Yeah, all right. And I know we cut you off bad on things you didn't get to touch on, but is there anything else you didn't get to touch on, talk about?
I mean, really, like, I just want to touch on positivity and positive energy among black men and about this gang shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand gang banging and went so far off from what it's supposed to be and what it is. Like, we got to come together as a people. All this extra tit for tat BS, and yeah, we done lost a lot of people on both sides. Niggas want to steady throw that, oh, we losing this and losing that. Yeah, we all lost people, but somebody got to step up on both of these sides and say, hey man, look, I forgive you, forgive me. Let's move on. Let's do this for the kids, for the future, because we got to build for our communities. Right. We got to start spending money with each other. We got to start building. That's the whole thing. That's why we held back.
Shine moment, bro.
Man,
you heard me?
That's why I'm on some Nipsey Hussle marathon.
Yeah, really, for real.
You want to keep podcasting out this motherfucker.
For real. Like, I'm really deep when it comes to it. Like, I really want to do some big stuff. You know, it just take time. You know?
I want to touch on that because, and I was gonna rap, but I want to touch on that a little bit because you absolutely fucking right. Because I feel like the younger kids kind of get misconstrued, and it's like the dirty nigga hood image. Shoot a nigga for no stupid ass reason. That's the way to go out in the blaze of glory. That's not what's popping.
Right.
Taking care of your family, taking care of your mama, having some property,
Owning
building
property.
for your kids,
Building.
and not taking no disrespect is what's popping.
Right.
So yeah, you're not gonna just get into it with no nigga for about no shit, but it's like you don't. People just know you not about that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I see more as gangster for me. You know what I'm saying? Like if you just a dirty nigga from the hood and you willing to snatch a nigga chain or you know what I'm saying and get your ass whooped or get shot
if
up.
You got that much guts and nuts, man. You should get up and go to college or something.
You know what I'm saying?
Do something with your life, man. That's gonna benefit you and your family in the end. You know, we get lost in that system and lost in the situations and places that we raised at.
Yeah,
we don't know how to come out them situations we scared to.
Yeah,
I understand that. You know,
I wholeheartedly understand.
Yeah, you addicted to your habitat. You don't want to leave your habitat.
And that's why
you
I fuck with them young niggas to this day.
You know what I'm saying?
But
at the end of the day, you gotta break it, young nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm young too, but I broke it, and that's why everybody from my hood look up to me because they know.
OTM, man.
OTM. We was about to rap, but that was the first podcast. We had to go a little bit longer on because that was big shit right there. But yeah, man, it's Pod Sun Radio, so you know I got to get on my wild shit as always. We about to get up out of this motherfucker, but it's Friday night, so you never know I'm headed to probably where the white girls at. You know what's going on. Shine on me, baby.